Charles, thanks for your patience. First things first, no such thing as a good deal on the wrong truck. You dig the truck?
Love the truck.
We got the right truck.
Yeah.
Okay. Couple reminders. 336 is your comprehensive factory warranty. 560 is your powertrain warranty. You've got roadside assistance coming too. Okay? That's all from the factory. Plus the first oil change the factory pays for. It's going to save you about $80 right there. After that, how many times a year do you change your oil?
Twice.
Okay. After that, you're going to save $40 a year in oil changes. I'm going to guess you get your tires rotated at the same time. Get to about another 40. And we're going to wash your truck. That's another 10. So you're going to save $90 a year with the Exenhofer Advantage. Okay? Keep your car 4 years. That's $450 right there. Now, price is important, correct?
Oh yeah.
Price brought you in, but you're probably wondering, can someone do better?
Yes, sir.
If they do, you still win, because your price is guaranteed. All right, you find another truck with the same benefits anywhere else on this planet, advertised for a lower price within 5 days, just let us know. Show it to us. We'll cut you a check back for the difference. And you got your love it or leave it. You think you got the right truck, we're going to give you a 250-mile test drive, okay? If it turns out it's not, you can bring it back and exchange it. All right, you can't make a mistake here at Exenhofer, all right? Here's your opportunity. We have discounted this sucker $1,000, actually Chevrolet discounted it. We love your vehicle, we'll buy it for $24 grand. Now, that $24 grand is also going to save you another $1,500 in taxes because you're trading it to us. That's coming from your friends at the state of Texas. I'm going to give you 3 terms to choose from: short term, long term, mid-term. Short term, save the most money, pay it off quicker, and trade sooner if you so desire. Longer term, more comfortable, more flexible. You get a lower payment, but you can still get the same benefits up here. You just do it in your own time frame. 48 months, best of both worlds. Cash down. The more cash you put down, the fewer finance charges you pay, the lower your payment. Which one of these cash down works best for you?
Man, Steve, I mean, I could do the 5,000, but
Okay?
oh, man, those payments are just way out of where I was thinking.
I'm going to guess these are the highest payments you've ever seen.
Ever.
Okay? Well, think about this, Charles. Right now, payments are high for 2 reasons. The price of vehicles have never been higher, and the interest rates are the highest they've been in 15 years. All right? But you're buying the truck of your dreams. Now go ahead and put a check mark by the 60 months right there and okay that down there.
I can't, Steve. I can't. Those payments are way too high.
Okay. There's 2 other options we could do right here. Number 1, you can put down more cash than 5 grand. Okay? The more cash you put down, the lower the payment. And secondly, we can look at extending the terms to 66, 72, 75, even 84.
Okay.
Okay? Which one of those would work best for you?
I mean, I can do the 5,000. I say we extend the term.
No, you don't want to extend the terms. Okay? Say, I don't want to extend the terms,
I
Steve.
don't want to extend the terms.
Okay, that's, again, obviously, if the customer said they wanted to extend the terms, you would, but...
Yeah, I got you.
Okay? Okay, not a problem. Now, look, would a payment of $100 a month less sound better to you, Charles?
No, I need to be a couple hundred less.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, the reason your payment is what your payment is, well, there's a couple different reasons. Number 1, it's because then what I would do is I'd list whatever's on that truck that wouldn't be on the next model down and ask them to commit to it. What is this, a 4-wheel drive?
Yeah.
2-wheel. It's 2-wheel?
2-wheel drive.
Okay, what's on this truck that might not be on another truck?
The big screen.
Okay, you said the big screen was cool. You like it?
Yes.
You want it?
I have to have it.
Okay, what else?
Heated seats.
Especially looking out there today. Heated seats, worth it to you?
I have to have it, yep. Cold.
Okay, what else?
Heated steering wheel. Heated steering wheel.
Steering wheel, right? What else?
Wireless Apple CarPlay.
Yeah, CarPlay.
Wireless Apple CarPlay.
You said CarPlay was a must, right?
Has to be.
Look, these things right here, I mean, they're $100, okay? You say we're $200 apart, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, 100 of it is equipment that you say you gotta have, all right? But the 200, let me ask you, what, you got a phone on you?
Sure do.
Pull that thing out. Divide 200 by 30.
By 30?
Mm-hmm. $7. Let's round it up to $7. $7 a lot of money.
No.
That's what it's gonna cost you a day to drive the truck of your dreams. Tell me, is there anything else you wanna add to this before you take delivery?
No, I can't do the payment.
Okay? You know, the payment, let's take 1216. The payment actually isn't 1216 for this truck.
What do you mean?
Okay, good question. 24,44450. Do me a favor, divide 4,450 divided by 61,518.
Oh, shit. Was it 4,000?
4,450 divided by 61,518. 7%. You know what that 7% represents?
What's that?
The portion of your payment that is for your old car. What's 1216 minus or times 7%?
$85.
$85 of this payment is for your old truck. Okay, now you got two ways to go here. Option A, put down another $44.50 and live with a lower payment. Or option B, keep your $44.50 wherever it is and live with the higher payment. Which one works best for you?
That payment's just still gonna be up, I mean, I can't afford the 1216.
Okay. Charles, you can afford the 1216, you just don't want to make the payment. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. I don't blame you. Let me guess. This is the highest payment you've ever seen.
Yes.
Okay. Look, this is going to sound crazy too. It's not actually going to cost you $1,216 a month to drive this truck. Okay?
Okay.
Look, everybody knows one thing. This truck will depreciate, right?
Yep.
Here's what everybody doesn't know. Every time you stroke a check for this truck, there's a savings element to that payment. Meaning part of that money is coming back to you. Because here's what you don't want to do. Charles, you don't want to stroke a check for $1,216. You don't want to sign it. You don't want to make it out to a lender. And you don't want to send it to the lender. I get it. Okay? We run into this every single day. You can, but you don't want to. We understand. However, you think the lender's going to keep all that money, don't you? Doesn't quite work that way. Because Charles, once you make the last payment of $1,216, that's number 60, what comes back to you in the mail?
Title?
Title. What I'm going to say next is going to sound crazy, but every time you make a payment on this truck, you are building cash value in this truck, which means it's in effect a savings account. Now, another question. This is a $54,000 vehicle. If you drive it like you intend on driving it, you don't do anything special, but you don't crash it, you don't trash it, what do you think that title will be worth when you get it back in 5 years?
Well, if the market's like this, I'd say about 40.
Let's say it's only 30. Okay, let's be conservative. So, here you are, 5 years from now, Charles. You bit the bullet. You made the 1216, which you can, and you quickly got used to. But now you're done. You've got the dream payment. You got no payment at all. But what you do is you have a piece of paper that's worth $30,000 in the form of a title. And it's only got one name on it, just yours. Give me one more division. Now this is an easy one. Divide 30,000 by 60. Do you know what that $500 represents, Charles?
What's that?
Every time you write that check for 1216 and you send it to the lender, on the way to the lender, metaphorically speaking, $500 is going straight back to your title. So in essence, You're paying $12.16 to own it, you're paying $7.16 to drive it. That's it. Need your okay right there.
We do 1206?
No.
Okay.
All right, am I telling the truth?
Yes.
How many of you remember this?
Yeah.
You ever,
I remember it, but I always forget the math of it sometimes.
okay, the math is the easiest part. The math is the easiest part. Ryan, how much do you think your truck will be worth?
30 grand.
Divide it by the term of the loan. That gives you the amount of money that is literally funneling back to the title every month. Then you just subtract that from the gross payment, and that's what it costs to drive the truck. The math is third grade math. The story is what takes some development. The story is what makes this work. You and I are gonna work on this later on today, because if you can master this and then teach these guys, oh Lord have mercy. Because we're gonna need it. Because the majority of our objections are gonna be payments.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. High prices, high interest rates, relatively speaking, highest payments people have ever seen. They're gonna need, now, yeah, well, first of all, when will this not work?
If they really can't afford it.
If he really can't stroke the check for $12.16,
Yeah.
it will not work. Okay? That's why that's why you have to get the commitment. You just don't want to make the payment, right? You can make the payment. You just don't want to because it's $300 higher than you've ever paid before. You have to get the customer to admit that. And if they say, no, Ryan, I can't stroke a check every month for $12.16. It's not in my budget. Where's the mistake?
We're on the wrong car.
We're on the wrong truck. Yeah, we put them on the wrong vehicle. Okay?